You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts J-Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back, and some of you for the first time, to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm J-Hove.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do, what it do, what it do, what it don't do.
Happy Black History Month, fellas.
Oh, yeah. Better know it.
Better than believe it.
28 days, we got to shake it.
Most definitely.
We got to shake them 28 days.
Sheesh.
That's all we got.
That's what's up, man. How's everybody's week?
No complaints.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool.
Stay away from the floods.
Yeah, for sure. Stay away from the group chat.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Real group chat. Get you in and out of there real quick.
That can't never leak.
Nah, for sure. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, group chat, like, we're in trouble. God.
I'm gonna edit that. That's Cameraman, what's up? Your mustache popping today, big dog. All right. There it is. Most definitely. Weezy, what we got up on the show today?
Today, we're breaking down the winners and losers of the 2019 NBA trade deadline.
Okay.
FSP style, boy.
Always FSP style.
Better damn know it. Better damn believe it.
All right.
Best of the week, Weezy. Where you at?
Best of the week, man, was Rondo. Getting that game winner, man.
Yeah. Y'all needed that in the worst way.
Woo!
Shit. Y'all needed that little win right there.
That's my round boost.
For sure.
Nah, be immunity on Bron ass people.
Bron monkey, though. But that's my boy. He monkey.
Tough
So we
week
needed
for
that one.
LeBron James.
He monkey.
You know it's a tough week when LeBron comes out and says, listen, anything else is just over the top. You know, everything else is just an icing on the cake. Everything else is good. Yeah, so.
That's one of man. That's my own book. He monkey.
He said it's his own boy. What's your best of the week, Jeff?
Now, real quick on that play. You see how he didn't get the ball on that play?
He monkey.
They froze
You wanted
Bron
the
out.
ball.
He went about bad as hell.
Yeah.
Too. And we gonna miss that shot.
Nah, you gonna make it.
No way.
Sure.
He'll hit from that corner. The other corner he make it.
Yeah.
From that corner.
All right. Well, my best of the week, man. I was on deck of the week last week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I forgot to mention that, man.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Shout out to the On Deck TV podcast.
Yeah, man. Latest and greatest hip hop.
Yeah, news, top
Yeah,
good
sure.
stuff.
Most definitely. My best of the week, man, keeping it in line of Black History Month. Solomon Hill had a do-rag on in the NBA game. Yeah, he made history during Black History Month.
He did.
He'll be credited as the first player to successfully hoop in a do-rag.
He won the whole game.
Wore the whole game. Shout out to Solomon Hill. Do-rag. Black, too.
Shout out to him. How you get away with that?
Well, it's just more of a,
Yeah, it's tucked in.
yeah, talking to the mic.
Try my best.
Okay.
And I ain't. Try my best.
Yeah, but yeah, now Solomon Hill, man. High level hooping in a do-rag.
Whatever it takes, man.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
What about worst of the week?
Worst of the week, man. David Williams passed, man.
Damn.
Vanderbilt athletic director.
Yeah.
First black athletic director in Vanderbilt history.
In SEC history.
SEC history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure,
He
man.
died yesterday.
When did he start his retirement? What, a week
A
ago?
week ago. Yesterday, they was
Let's
going
go do the party for him.
part from yesterday.
God,
He passed away.
that's tough, man. Didn't even get to really enjoy retirement.
Yeah. He like had the bees too, man. I seen him have the bees a couple of times.
Shout
Say
out to Dave.
Say that heavy bees.
He's a nice dude, too, man.
Good dude.
For sure, most definitely. What's worse week, Jeff?
Can't take too much after that. But,
Right.
man, I missed them infrared sixes, man, on the quick release on the Nike sneakers app.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had to catch the general release, hopefully, but,
Yeah.
I was kind of upset about that. I never went on that sneakers app.
Sneakers can get tricky.
Yeah.
Should hit me up, yeah. I keep telling you. Hit me up. Gotta hit me up.
What's that?
Hey, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was kind of upset about that. I never went on that sneakers app,
Sneakers can get tricky.
Yeah. Hit me up, yeah. I keep telling you.
No, we good.
Hit me up.
No, we good.
Sneakers can get tricky. Yeah. Hit me up, yeah. I keep telling you.
I'll hit you up next time.
I know. We're kind of 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll hit you up next time.
Gotta hit me up. I'm trying to tell you.
We used to
Man.
get you in the door.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Damn, you be waiting, my man. You will be waiting. Worst of the week for me, man. John Wall missing an additional 12 months after slipping and falling at his home, tearing his Achilles tendon. Technological advances for ACL injuries are insanely light years ahead of Achilles injuries. The only person I know that I've seen come back 100% after an Achilles tear is Pierre Jackson. Remember him? He used to play for Baylor. Yeah, for sure. He'd come back. He's stupid bouncy still. So Cool thing, he gets to finish his degree in Kentucky.
Yeah.
His mom's going through cancer. Just had his first kid late 2018. So, yeah, I think everything happens for a reason, man. So, it seems like he's in good spirits. But Achilles game, man.
Yeah. When that John Wall thing hit, I said, is John Wall mentally tough? Because it ain't got nothing to do with athletic ability right now.
No.
He's still, it's all mental.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, is he Adrian Peterson?
Yeah.
Is he Terrell Owens?
Yeah.
Is he Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mentally. I'm just talking about mentally. Those guys, I've seen them
on the court.
Yeah.
But like obviously,
and that's what it's gonna take.
He gonna be kicked.
Yeah, no, for sure. He just got to bounce back, keep good people around him, and figure it out. But, man, I hate that for John Wall because he's one of those players, man, that one of my favorite players in the league, man, and to see him go down. And once you have an Achilles surgery, they tell you, please be careful maneuvering, you know. And he just had surgery on bone spurs. So they're like, hey, just keep your foot elevated, try not to move around. I know what he did. Because I was on, I definitely took it way too far, way too many times after my injuries.
Yeah.
And then your initial reaction is to put your foot down, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to put your foot down because it's a normal reaction. You're a human being, Jeff.
Yeah.
I know exactly what he did, man. I hate that. And his game's predicated off athleticism, off speed, exactly. Steph Curry goes out and tears his Achilles, Jeff. He'll be fine.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's
going
to transition into a situation where, you know what? He can still get in and out of his spots, pause, as a basketball player.
Yeah.
John Wall, dude, can't shoot. Let's just keep it a buck. So,
hopefully,
tough one.
Hopefully he matures his game at this corner.
Exactly.
Yeah, something like that.
Most definitely, man. Hate that for John Wall, man. Godspeed, young.
Yes, sir. Yeah, make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Annabelle Brown, Spike Lou, and M Extra each and every Wednesday. This week's episode is the Free 21 Savage episode. That's a crazy situation right
Crazy situation, man. Shout out to the guys that On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast. To see Jay-Z getting involved, I know things are going the right way.
Hold to the rescue.
21 Savage would be fine. Hold to the rescue. Jay-Z turns 50 this year.
Yeah. December 3rd, 4th?
4th. Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out
to the big homie.
We get another album, Jay-Z?
Yeah, for sure. Not this year.
I hope we don't. I'm pretty sure.
I think he have a birthday release. 50. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
50-year-old phenom. I wanted him to stop after 444, and he gave us
the Carters.
And everything gets love, Jeff.
Everything gets love.
Everything gets love.
Because we nice.
The Ladies Room podcast, man. Check out Rizzo and Amarita fans. The ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. You can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Shout out to the ladies.
Most definitely, man. Fresh with Numbers, me and my dog Emma Brown. It's a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. You can catch our latest issue. Issue number 39 is up right now, directly for the culture. Follow our IG page at Fresh for Dummies. And simply search Fresh for Dummies on all your social media. Wear your kicks. Cop responsibly.
That's a dope episode, man.
Appreciate it.
About to pick up out here.
Hey.
It's about to pick up out here.
Those sixes you were talking about coming out. Some ones come out.
Yeah.
It's like 4 big releases, man, coming up next week. So we'll have a show about it.
Picking up.
Yeah.
All right, so you can read up on your favorite FSP co-host. All right. Purchase your FSP merchandise.
Subsidized sugar.
You know what I'm saying? And catch up on your past episodes from the shows they just mentioned and much, much more. How do you do that, you ask, Weezy? Just simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RMG,
most definitely, man. Jeff, you got 10 good wrestling seconds.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, man. So we're on the road to WrestleMania.
Uh-oh.
Everything's, getting, about to be the biggest time of the year. WWE's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Got people trying to leave. Contracts coming up. Dean Ambrose has already mentioned that he's out of there after his contract is up. AJ Styles' contract comes up right before WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar the same right after WrestleMania. And these people haven't signed yet. And AEW is scooping up whoever wants to come over and play.
Hey.
And they just made the biggest free agent signing so far, picking up my guy Kenny Omega. We talked about that.
Okay.
So AEW just picked him up in the Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho rematch at their next pay-per-view this spring. We'll headline that, and WWE is officially in trouble.
Damn.
Do we need to do a free agent show on
WWE
It's
for
coming
sure.
up, man.
Yeah,
It's
for
coming
sure.
up. This is about the time after WrestleMania where they do a reset. It's the end of their year, fiscal year, whatever.
Yeah.
So contracts usually come off the books around that time. They decide who they're gonna keep, who they don't want to, who goes back to other places. So it's about to be different, man. And so this AEW stuff is really shaking up the world.
Yeah.
Keep us informed.
Yeah.
For sure. In case you missed it, Weezy, I got you.
All right, shout out to you, man.
CiCi's, my bad. CiCi's Pizza Challenge, man. Now, CiCi's Pizza Buffet has a challenge for 2 people who have 1 hour to eat a 28-inch pizza, cameraman, and also down 2 32-ounce drinks. Now, the rules state that you cannot get up from the table for a sick trip, whatever the hell that is. I guess vomit, poop, number 2. Anyway, if the duo can do it, they reward the team $500 is the catch. The cost to enter the contest is $50.
Oh.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's not true.
So $50 you don't get, you just lose $50. Can you down a 28-inch pizza in less than an hour?
2 people?
2 people.
I know somebody who can. Y'all want to make 500?
I know for sure. I got some dogs in this fight for sure.
We make
I got 2. I know for
for
real.
That CC pizza is like cardboard.
It is
It's
trash.
rough.
Bad pizza.
Yeah, it's bad.
But I'm telling you, I know 2 guys.
Sit them down.
Yeah, for sure. You just starve them.
Yeah.
From 7 in the morning until CC's time, which is 6.
Yeah, get them right. Yeah.
Listen, you can knock it down in an hour for sure. I got 2.
I got 2.
Do you?
Hell yeah, get my brother.
Yeah. You think Kimmy can do it?
Man,
Coach
I know
Locke.
they can.
Coach Locke.
Coach Locke. And Coach Locke hungry.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You got starving at 7
Have a
a.m.
good workout. Coach
Man,
Locke can do it. You hear
work
me?
him out. Listen.
It's gonna be record. He'll need the whole hour. He don't need it. I'm trying to be about
Yeah,
that.
the drink, you got to down the drink.
That's
That's
the
gonna,
thing.
that's gonna get you. For
Yeah.
sure. You got to set that up, man. Kendall and Coach Locke, man. Let's get it on. Who was your other person? Talking about a girl.
Oh, God. Man, that's tough right there.
Garrett.
Now, tweet some questions throughout the week in Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
About the friends that can eat, man. About the Full Sport Press podcast and the Revolution will be podcast. Before we get started with the first half, Weezy, you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the week.
I do. Atlanta businessman, Ketah Shah.
That's right. That is it. Ketah Shah is a prominent Atlanta area businessman who exploited football fans over $2 million in Super Bowl tickets. At least 6 people, one of whom is reported to be Shah's own mother,
Oh, my God.
who was offered a chance to purchase Super Bowl tickets, cameraman. Now, police say one man paid $500,000 to Shah to host a Super Bowl event. By the time police began investigations, they said Shah has been reported as a missing person, showed up to his home after going to Las Vegas in a midlife crisis, and disappeared again. Now, Gwinnett police discovered that Shah had traveled from Florida to Alabama to New Mexico and more. He was eventually arrested after a casino worker in Riverside, California recognized him from the media coverage and reported him to the local sheriff's office. Shah is currently in custody in California, pending extradition back to Gwinnett County.
I almost want to be a better player.
Your own mother,
Yeah,
dog?
your mom's dog.
You getting your mom for Super Bowl tickets, dog? Come on, Ketah.
Hey, we gotta get him. He might get his own box of Cheerios.
I know for sure. With his face on it.
with his
like
face.
a Wheaties box.
Yeah, man.
Ketah Shah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ketah, man.
Shout out to Ketah Shah.
He tripping, man. That's tough.
Bugging. Your own mom, dog. He ran it up, too.
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
He
Boy, there's a lot of shucks going on in the Super Bowl.
it's-
Way.
People lost their life down there.
Nah, that was the worst place to have. All scammers.
All the shucks.
All the
man.
scammers in Atlanta,
All the
dog.
scammers.
They came from Miami. There's 2 places you do not want to be at.
Mhm.
Miami
Mhm.
and Atlanta. Full of scammers.
Full.
Scammer City.
And they came up.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they knew it.
That's
They
a
come back to back,
Two
too.
back to back.
They go from Atlanta, they go back
Yeah.
to Miami.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Almost there.
Y'all in Miami next year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's
Yeah,
Miami. It's
it's
Super Bowl
Miami.
Miami. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all was in LA.
No.
What they gonna have that?
Oh, yeah. That's next
Yeah,
year.
for
Following
sure.
year.
Guys ready to get started first half?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, how the sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast, episode 257.
257.
I am J-Ho.
Sport Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What do you do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, brother?
FSP_Weezy on Twitter. Man, how Weezy? No, I fucked it up. I was on the road too.
We just said you got it.
FSP_Weezy on IG. Man, how Weezy on Twitter. My goodness.
Dang, Weezy.
Had to do it.
Jeff, where can they find you, brother?
Jay Easily 84 across all social media platforms.
Most definitely. And I'm J-Ho, man. Same black channel.
Same black.
Super black.
Same black time. I'm black, y'all.
I'm black,
Super
y'all.
black.
And I'm black, y'all. I'm black and I'm black and I'm black, y'all. Super Bowl 53, man, was supposed to deliver fireworks. My bad, cameraman. Also, FSP_cameraman.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
They out here.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
We need something posted this week, bro. Word.
He been
mustache.
in the store.
He like it. He like it, though.
Hey, show the listeners your mustache, brother.
Oh, my God.
All right, word. Super Bowl 53 was supposed to deliver fireworks with the second and fourth highest scoring teams in the league. The over-under was a Super Bowl record, 56 points at kickoff. Instead, the Patriots and Rams delivered arguably the most boring Super Bowl in recent memory.
Yeah.
For sure. The 13-3 Patriots win was the lowest scoring Super Bowl, replacing Super Bowl 6 when the Dolphins defeated the Redskins 14-7. Pats won, Rams lost.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some winners and some losers, man. Who wants to go first?
We go to winner first.
Yeah, that's what we always do. Every week we have winners and losers. Got to start with the winners, right?
It's your show too, man.
What's that mean?
One team, one dream.
That's what I'm saying. So that's
You
what I'm
showing
saying.
me up.
No, I'm not showing you up.
Is that what you do?
257 shows. Have we ever started off with the losers?
It don't matter. It's your show too.
I'm just saying.
It's your show
Have we ever
too.
started off with the losers? Cameraman, have we ever started off with the losers?
Winners. No.
It's your show too.
I'm just saying.
Keep your hands on it.
Got to.
Yeah.
Winners.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, man.
Sure.
Okay.
I got him as a win, for sure.
He outcoached that man is to the point where it's like, damn.
Yeah.
He didn't. I mean, Sean McVay didn't know what was coming.
He didn't have a clue.
Can I shoot Sean McVay some bail?
Yeah, shoot him
Can I
some
shoot him bail? Before we go too deep into this,
Yeah.
because he's not a loser to me and he's not a winner.
Okay.
Goff makes that throw to Brandon Cooks in the end zone. It's a different game.
Different game.
It's a different game.
Yeah.
It's a different game.
Yeah,
It's two throws that Goff missed.
Mm-hmm. You missed a lot.
Well,
Two big ones.
Two big. It's two big ones that if he makes,
Mm-hmm.
because the game was so slim and so it was that close 3-3 or 3-0 for most of the game. Goff makes two of those throws. They have
A chance.
Yeah.
They got a chance.
Yeah, they score a touchdown.
Jared Goff didn't give him a chance.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a buck.
So I was hard on McVay. Pause. Out the gate saying they a genius too quick. Well, I still think that's true.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't like that genius work being thrown out that soon.
Yeah.
But looking back on it, I actually rewatched this game this week. I don't know why I suffered through that again.
Yeah.
But I know, right? It was even worse the second time.
Okay.
But I rewatched the game this week, and McVay actually coached a decent game. And I say that because the Patriots decided to take away Todd Gurley in the running game.
So we have to give some credit to the defensive coordinator, Brian Flores, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. Yeah. Literally devised a game plan that shut down the Rams' offense, one of the best offenses we've seen. And just like Jeff said, you limit Todd Gurley to 10 rushes. Come on, man.
Was he hurt?
No.
It don't matter. He played in the Super Bowl.
But the first thing we're hearing is Bill Belichick. No, the first thing we should be hearing is Brian Flores. Yeah. And I waited this whole week to hear more talk about Brian Flores, and the only thing that they're talking about is him being the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. I don't hear them saying the way that he devised a plan to shut down one of the best offenses we've seen this year.
Well, I don't think he did it by himself.
Well, what I'm saying, but he's a DC, so
he should get the credit.
He should get more credit.
Yeah.
But all of it's going to Bill Belichick, who is a winner on my end because he's the oldest coach to win a Super Bowl. Yeah. 31 playoff wins, more than anybody's ever had. He's just separated himself.
Yeah, decisive.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, no, for sure. But Bill Belichick is the GOAT. There's no question. Mm-hmm. I think Tom Brady did a good job this week of just not necessarily patting himself on the back. I think it just adds more to his legacy. Yeah. You know, they had doubters all season, and Tom Brady did what he was supposed to do in this game to win the game.
He was pumped up for this game.
Yeah.
He didn't really have a good game.
No, he didn't have a
I'm
good
gonna tell
game
you
at
why
all.
in a minute. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, but he's the first player to win 6 Super Bowls. Come on, man. Let's just.
I know what it is.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No question.
But the defense won this championship. Right. It ain't no question.
My job, I got a bunch of Patriots fans come out to work all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All I can say was, congratulations.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sonny Michel, he's a winner.
For sure.
That was a perfect draft pick for them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, of course they got James White and they got Burkett, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude is like an every down back. If he had to be.
For sure.
You know, even though they don't want him to be there because they run those different schemes, but yeah, he made that offense click a little bit better.
And at the beginning of the season, Weezy said Sonny Michel and what's the other running back, Nick Chubb, would be really great players, and I said, nah, they wouldn't. They would never get 1,000 yards. Yeah. I eat my play across. They'll never. I don't think they'll ever get 1,000 yards, mainly because it's hard to get 1,000 in that New England system. Right. I can see, but both of them are really, really good, and I underestimated how good they were. They're both really good. So I apologize for that, Weezy.
It's all good, buddy. One team, one drink.
There you go, Weezy. Take the high road.
Yeah, sure. I ain't never got GPS for that high road. Y'all ready to move on to the losers?
We get another winner.
Hey, I'm done with my
winners. Wade Phillips winner?
Okay, I can see that.
Wade Phillips did a good.
I can see that.
Yeah. Wade Phillips did his thing.
He had the 13 points.
He did.
The defense played.
The defense. Hey, listen, now, that defense was still locked down.
Yeah.
Tom Brady was. Listen.
That defense played.
You hear a lot
Edelman went off, but didn't score a touchdown. He went off.
And the big catch. I know he made a lot of catches. Yeah. There's a lot of big catches he didn't make and wasn't able to make because their defense got to him when they needed to. Yeah. So you got to give them something in the NFL.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You got to give them something.
Yeah.
You know, they held Gronk to one huge catch.
That's a big hit.
Yeah. Bad time to catch a get. He caught it at the right time.
But and let's move on to the losers so we can talk this shit on Jared Goff. He laid an egg on the biggest stage that he could possibly do it on. This offense has been immaculate the whole year. Had a little ebbs and flows, more of a low period right in the middle of the season. But they were back to looking into the Rams that we saw earlier in the season. Mm-hmm. And I think the game was too big for Jared Goff.
Okay. For sure. You want to defend him first before I say mine?
No, I can't defend him on this one.
Okay.
What I want to do is you can tell the whole Jared Goff's my guy. Jared Goff's my guy.
Yeah.
In football, I feel like that's my sport, and I like quarterbacks. So the whole year, Shah McVay, he babied him.
Mm-hmm.
He babied him. And he couldn't baby him at this game. And Jared Goff just couldn't come out. He couldn't come out and do it.
I want to speak to that. Why didn't anybody else do that?
What?
So if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Shah McVay can speak to him in his headset in his helmet until 15 seconds left on the play clock.
I don't know.
Yeah. So why didn't anybody else in the NFL say, you know what, we're gonna show him one thing up until 15 seconds, then get into our set right after that? That's what the Patriots were doing. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and then when he had to think on his own,
couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it.
It's true.
So
true,
if I'm a general manager that lost to the Rams, if I'm the Saints that are complaining about that one play, or if I'm anybody else, I'm looking like, well, why the hell they scored these points on us? You should have just did what they did. That's simple.
I mean, it's easier said than done. You know that, but I'm just saying.
I'm not talking about making a play.
Just making a play.
Just lining up. Because if he's telling him, okay, before the play's out, look what they're lining up in. Okay, if they stay here, this is gonna be open. Stay on this side. Stay on this side of the field. Like if he's telling them all that before the snap, you should be able to line up in something different before you come out.
Do you kind of give credit to Brian Flores and Bill Belichick to even thinking of doing that?
Heck yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. Like that's amazing.
That was the best play call Bill Belichick did. Yeah. When he made them where he couldn't read the defense.
Yeah.
Well, he had to read it on his own.
Right. I said, I lost my money on this.
His rookie deal ends after next season. A Super Bowl in his back pocket would have been a little bit more leverage for Jared Goff to negotiate.
No, he'll get paid.
He still get paid?
Yeah, he'll get paid.
It's the era of the quarterback getting paid. So
unless he got there.
Unless they make
defense got there.
Unless they make a watershed move and change the way the trajectory of the NFL and don't pay the QB,
right?
They'll be the only ones that won't do it because somebody else will be done with the pay.
Because you got to remember, that defense wasn't locked down the whole season.
That's true. They were injured, though.
Yeah.
Key was out. Yeah.
Yeah, their defense, so he got him there.
Tom had Dante Fowler for pennies. He played out his mind.
And they ran Todd Gurley into the dirt all season.
Let's talk about Todd Gurley, man. Your offensive player of the year in 2017 was missing in action for a second straight playoff game. What was up with that?
And then they said he's not hurt.
He said he wasn't hurt at all.
I don't believe it. I just can't wrap my head around saying he's not hurt.
And you only gave him 10 carries and you ran him into the dirt for the last 2 years.
Yeah, he had 2 immaculate seasons.
Mm-hmm.
You don't let him be your horse for a full year like that, and then they get to the big game and just all right, we're gonna change the game plan now.
Yeah, man.
You live and die with him.
And you paid him $60 million 2 years, in August.
There's no way in the world. As good as C.J. Anderson played throughout this stretch, let's be honest, he had some very good games.
He did.
No, borderline great. No, great games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not playing. I'm down. I got to get back in the game. Where's my horse?
Yeah, you got.
And they missed Cooper Cup too.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
That was a big loss.
But my horse is still here, though.
Need your horse.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm
like what you said. McVay dialed up a play. Brandon Cooks was wide open. Jared Goff has to make that pass. He has to complete that.
He was at least 3 seconds too late.
3 seconds too late. You can't be 3 seconds.
That's one of them plays. All right, this is gonna score a touchdown.
That's it. And the trajectory of the game is totally different.
He's literally
wide open.
You know what I mean? Like,
he's wide open. I can make that throw.
Oh, yeah.
I got that throw.
Yeah, because you threw before you once you broke out of it. Yeah.
Come on, Jared Goff.
So, you know the losers?
CBS. First Super Bowl, fewer than 100 million average viewers since 2009. I mean, you can blame a game. You can blame boycotting from New Orleans.
I think it's a Super Bowl parties. I think everybody's going to
one place.
Yeah, this is a big Super Bowl party. A lot of Super Bowl parties.
It's always been Super Bowl parties, though, man. This is just. I think it was just a bad game. I think people changed the channel at halftime.
Commercials.
It was bad. Commercials was bad.
It
was one good commercial, maybe 2 max.
I don't remember who you got.
The one was the NFL 100.
That's a great commercial.
That's a great commercial.
It's
a great commercial.
Stand test time.
Yeah.
Rotel was popping.
Rotel, yeah. Rotel pops every year.
Rotel popping.
Yeah.
I had some good Rotel.
Yeah, you good Rotel?
Ooh, I had some good Rotel.
Did
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah. Lucky you.
Right. You hear that camera?
I ain't getting no good Rotel.
For real.
I made my phone calls.
Nah, you didn't make no phone calls.
You
had a phone call.
Well, y'all move on.
Nah, I didn't get a phone call. I was talking about it for about 22 seconds.
Cameraman, you get a phone call? You would.
He's vegetarian.
Well,
I'm just trying to keep one.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You ain't Jeff. I got you. It's Rotel.
Yeah, it's what it is. All right, let's move on. Let's keep it in football, but the college level guys, my guys, the Seminoles. All right.
Mm-hmm. You want to take this one?
I don't have no choice.
You got no choice. That's his name on the docket.
Yeah, this is a lot, man. And it changed this morning too. On Sunday, Florida State Seminoles coach Willie Taggart announced that DeAndre Francois has been dismissed from the team. Why, you ask? The decision was announced the day after Diamond Lindsay, his ex-girlfriend, posted a video to Instagram alleging she's being abused by DeAndre. All right, so the video doesn't show either person, but it has audio of an argument between the two, and it suggests that DeAndre hit her in the face. The post included a comment from Lindsay accusing Francois of repeatedly abusing her physically and mentally and verbally.
Yeah.
Now, Lindsay said on Tuesday that the video was an altercation from last month, and she didn't report the incident to police or school officials at the time. She just wanted to make sure people understood her story and could hear her out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After people started sending her threatening messages via Instagram, she removed the post and made her account private. Smart money. I don't do private Instagram accounts, people. That's what you should do.
Been trying to tell you that.
On Monday, though, a screen grab of a post made from her Instagram account started making its way around social media. I think we all saw this in the group chat, guys, saying that DeAndre never struck her and with his hand or fist, and that she was not saying she feels bad that he's been kicked off the team. She never wanted that to happen.
That's because somebody made a phone call. She got the phone call.
Lindsay said she tried to log into her Instagram account. She never posted that.
Yeah.
Since she was locked, her account was hacked.
That's real. That's tough.
What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
There's a lot going on, man.
That's just a dangerous game to play right now.
DeAndre's in the transfer portal. We know how that goes.
Yeah.
Coach Taggart said he knows DeAndre will land on his feet.
And he will.
Yeah, he will. He just can't do it in Florida State. He's got to get out of Florida State.
But he's gone.
It's been bad. It's been bad for him since he's been there.
Yeah. That's not your guy anyway, though, right?
Well,
no,
never been my guy, but on not personal, on a level of a human being, like it's been bad for him since he's been there.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, he's been, allegations of selling drugs on campus.
Right.
He and this young lady have had a couple of altercations together. Like he needs to do a new set.
He just needs a new start.
Yeah.
It'd be the best interest of him and also the university.
Yeah.
He's on the portal I think he'll end up somewhere like FAU, somebody
Woo!
like that.
Go Kiffin.
Yeah.
Go Kiffin.
He'll get it. But I think the only thing that you worry about with DeAndre Francois is now his reputation is taking such a
beating,
a damning, like stance. It's one of those ones that's kind of hard to bounce back from.
Because even the post that allegedly she made about saying he never hit her and things of that nature, that didn't even look right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then for it to come out, it's her to say, I never posted that.
Yeah. That's tough, man. It's tough, man.
Godspeed to everybody involved.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody involved. Yeah. Let's keep it in college football. Now, the formal National Signing Day for college football that you've come to know and love went down on Wednesday. Alabama finished with the #1 recruiting class in the country. This is the 8th time in the last 9 years they've been awarded that dubious recognition. Now, the SEC had one of the most dominating years by one conference in recruiting history. The SEC had 4 of the top 5 classes, and the talent gap between this league and its peers appear substantial for the years to come and only grow as of now. How'd your team do?
My team didn't do well at all.
Team didn't do well at all.
Y'all got a couple of transfers.
Yeah, I got some big transfers.
Maybe not National Signing Day. I got a couple of transfers coming.
Transfers coming.
Yeah. Florida State.
It's tough. Hey, Jeff, now I'm telling you, it's tough. Yeah. Because you lose James Blackman. Now he's coming back.
He's coming back.
Of course he's coming back.
They sent the bag.
Yeah.
Hey, James, come on, man. James, start over, buddy.
Yeah, good on.
They whiffed on a quarterback that basically had committed.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Turned cold on you 2 days prior. Down to 2 quarterbacks, Blackman and McDonald, who was a walk-on.
Oh, McDonald.
It's tough,
That's
man.
a kid for Louisville.
He can't play, Jeff.
But it's still in the area.
He's not going to be able to play, Jeff.
Hey, man.
Chances are he's not going to be able to play.
Chances are. He's there.
What about your boys?
We did good.
We go. It ain't this not the year. This year's going to be better than last year.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, no.
You already set yourself up for it.
This year is going to be better than last year.
We'll be out this year, 5 and 6.
Yeah. We'll make a ball this year.
I can see that.
Yeah,
we can see that. Yeah, Blackman, you got to find a way to get him to eat some food.
Yeah, he's got to
at least 20 pounds before before the season starts. Because that O-line,
he still looks like a freshman.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't gained his freshman 15 years.
I'm worried about tagging. He can't come out there and run the Oregon offense.
Yeah, not getting a quarterback 2 consecutive years, man.
But he got his guy. Yeah, we got it. We got our guy.
It's 2020.
That's our guy.
The quarterback?
Yeah. 2020.
I know. You got to get through this year.
Yeah.
We got to get through this year. Yeah. He's coming. Pause. He's on the way. He's on the way.
If he's there.
Who's this guy? I don't know this guy.
It's a 2020 quarterback.
Yeah. He cold?
Yeah.
2020 quarterback, though. So I don't think...
#1?
He's top 5.
He's top 5. Top 5 quarterback. I just don't think he makes it out of 2019 to get that 2020 quarterback. That's what I'm saying.
The seat's high. The seat is on
fire. To not get a quarterback for 2 years consecutively, it's going to be tough.
Would you take Jimbo back?
Yeah. Jimbo don't want to be there. That's one thing about it. Jimbo, I never said Jimbo wasn't a good coach. I never said Jimbo wasn't a good coach. We know that. Yeah. But Jimbo didn't want to be there. That's how you can't keep somebody who want to be killed. That's a bad relationship.
My boys ended up being in the top 10.
Yeah, you did.
Impressive year this year. Mm-hmm. Dan Mullen and his staff. Sluggish start. Ended up very, very strong. UT did a great job. Got 2 big old tackles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foundation.
You get a quarterback?
Line out.
Yeah.
Line out.
Sure.
Can't lose.
Did they get a what?
You get a quarterback?
Nah, they got a quarterback. If we get a quarterback. Nah, we don't need a quarterback. We got Emory Jones. We'll be fine. We got Felipe. Felipe Frank's numbers are clearly better. No, we got Felipe.
You wanted to give him a Vanderbilt last year.
He can leave.
I'm
saying Emory Jones is going to start next year.
I don't know.
He's going to be our starting quarterback next year. But yeah,
defense still locked down.
Defense. I'm worried about my defense, though. You know,
lost a lot.
No, we lost a lot.
Okay.
We lost 3.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's why I'm about
3 starters is a lot. But we good. God willing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, Vanderbilt got some transfer, though.
We'll see.
All right, man. Let's move on to the NBA.
Yep.
Let's talk about scream. I try to hold it
That's
back.
okay.
Franchises and what they are costing right now to get your franchise.
Okay.
You know, we like to do black investing, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Let's do it.
Forbes just released their list. Whew, boy, let's talk about these numbers.
Yeah.
Thanks to local media deals, some new arenas, and being popular across the seas, the average NBA team is worth $1.9 billion. That's up 13% over last year, and 3 teams the level of 5 years ago. My gosh. Who do you think leads the way?
The Lakers.
The New York Knicks are worth $4 billion.
Damn right.
With their owner saying that he's had offers as much as $5 billion.
Easy.
That they're tied with the New York
Who
Yankees.
has $5 billion to give away?
Bezos.
Bezos. He put his in the picture.
He threw half his
Yeah,
one
Yes.
So let's talk about the top 10. The Knicks are $4 billion. The Los Angeles Lakers, like you guys said, are worth $3.7 billion. Shout out to LeBron. The Golden State Warriors, $3.5
That's
billion.
all Steph Curry.
That's what winning to do for you.
That's all Steph
You know how
Curry.
crazy that is? They bought that team in 2010 for $450.
Yeah.
$450 million?
They bought it for $450 million in 2010.
Yeah.
That's worth
fine.
3.1.
I'm firing my account. Because she didn't call me. I'm firing for that for real.
No, but that's what this league did. Because if you think about what the Clippers, when the Clippers sold in the Sterling incident, that was the big move. That was the big move that shot these prices through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Now the number 4 team is surprising. The Chicago Bulls
Yeah.
worth $2.9 billion.
Yeah.
Ain't one damn.
That's
Still
still
a big market, baby.
And with the Miami Heat running out the top 10, worth $1.7 billion.
You gotta look at the Knicks. We were sitting here talking about the Knicks, like, why in the hell would anybody want to go to the Knicks?
Yeah.
Dude, just imagine if they had a good team. The fan base is
The fan
one of
base
the
is
most
crazy.
loyal fan bases ever.
Yeah.
They're just waiting to have a winner to root for. And 2019, listen, this summer, they finna get KD, and they're gonna get one more superstar. And I think it'll either be, if it's not Kyrie Irving, it'll be Jimmy Butler.
And Zion.
And you'll get a top 5 NBA pick. Yeah,
And
for
you
sure.
get to-
Yeah, no,
You gotta get
top
Zion.
5. Yeah,
That's the one. That's the one to bring the fans.
Just saying. They're gonna have a decent run. But
I don't want Jimmy Butler there with Zion though.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
want the young boy ready for Jimmy
It's a
Butler.
bunch of free agents this year, dude. And if you look at, but the ROI on the damn Warriors, you spend 2010, you spend 450, and you get 3.1 now, and that's just, they ain't even one. They first want to get this 3P going. Sheesh.
Do you sell? If you think KD's leaving, you think DeMarcus is leaving.
Go DeMarcus.
Now
Is DeMarcus leaving?
DeMarcus is gone. Yeah, for sure. KD, Draymond,
We'll talk about that one.
Steph. I'm not Steph.
Clay.
All gone.
He's just be Stephen Draymond.
No.
No, Draymond gonna stay one more year.
No, Draymond's gone. Draymond's gone.
He's on a contract.
No, he's gonna be an unrestricted free agent or restricted free agent at the end of this year. Draymond's gone.
Okay.
KD's gone,
KD's gone. I think so.
and DeMarcus is gone.
KD's
Clay will
gone.
stay.
Clay is still
Clay and Steph will stay, and they'll build around him,
and they get one more player.
and they'll get 2 max
They get
players.
Jimmy Butler.
I can see them getting Jimmy.
They get Jimmy.
They can get. They're gonna get somebody that can do what Draymond does,
Yeah, they get Jimmy Butler.
and at the 4 position, it's very hard to find.
I think they go real hard at DeMarcus Cousins.
I don't think so.
We definitely talk about that.
Let's speak on one of the WNBA's biggest stars. 29-year-old Maya Moore announced that she will not be playing pro basketball this season. Instead, she's focusing on her family and some, quote, ministry dreams that have been stirring at my heart for many years. Now, Moore was given franchise tag by the Minnesota Lynx last month, preventing her from becoming a free agent. Hours before announcing her decision to sit out, Moore signed a contract with the Lynx on Tuesday. Moore took off winner international competition, citing a Texan 2018 season that saw the 4-time WNBA champion Lynx ousted in the first round of the playoffs. This is a big deal, little deal, no deal.
Huge deal.
Huge deal. In the middle of her prime, Taurasi took off.
Yeah.
But she wasn't in the middle of her. She was near the end.
Yeah.
On the end.
Yeah, backside.
Angel McCautry took
Yeah,
off.
took off.
The end of her career. She's coming off an ACL tear.
They want some money, man.
This is the equivalent of just LeBron James leaving.
This is Jordan quitting to go play baseball.
Yeah, this is a big deal, man. And she hadn't enjoyed a true off season since what? UConn? Has to be.
It has to be.
Has to be. She plays overseas every year. They have to find a way to keep their players in state.
You have to where this is enough.
Yep.
And this is intriguing enough.
Yeah.
To keep you, which is the only basketball you play.
Exactly.
Because if not, this is going to happen, and the fans over here are going to miss out to seeing one of the greatest basketball players, period. That we've seen.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. I mean, you can't lose elite players mid-career.
Yeah.
Just because.
But they get their bread from overseas, right?
Yeah.
They get the big bread.
You get their big money. Yeah. They get their quote-unquote NBA money.
Yeah.
When they play overseas. Just not good, man. Her decision to opt out, man, won't be, it will be necessarily looked at when they do CBA renegotiations. Man, it'll be big, man. This can't deal with this. And the NBA has to step in and figure out a way. You're bringing in so much money. You got to find a way to get some more money in the WNBA. Somehow, some way.
The way they
bring
along
something, shit. Something, man.
The way you bring along the G League.
Yeah.
Find a way to do that with the WNBA.
Most definitely.
Yeah, just be patient. LeBron Jordan's coming soon.
Her ass ain't playing no basketball. She not playing no
Who is
basketball.
this?
Kobe's daughter might.
Yeah, Kobe's gonna help too.
Yeah.
They get some money.
Kobe's daughter
Kobe
might.
daughter might be. I don't know if the league ready for another mom.
But yeah, she's serious.
Yeah.
And Ser's like, who's it, man? You got to have a baby to keep this name going. She said, I'm here.
Yeah.
She's serious. Kobe's daughter serious.
Yeah. Let's keep it on basketball, guys.
This ain't basketball.
Before we go to halftime, y'all know Uncle's back.
Uncle's back, man.
Uncle's back.
Ain't my damn uncle.
I just want to know if y'all knew Uncle's back.
Okay.
LeVar Ball was on FS1 this week on Undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. After he let us know that Lonzo Ball is better than LeBron James at this point in his career.
Yeah, he did.
He let us know that.
He fucked up.
Somebody should have kept the muzzle on this dude.
We need
somebody
him.
make that.
No,
payment.
we don't.
We need him.
No, we need Joel Embiid.
Yeah, we need Joel Embiid.
You know, you're DeMarcus Cousins. We don't need.
We need
We don't need.
It's been quiet.
We don't need LeVar Ball. So chill. See, you be quick to throw it.
I'm just telling you, man.
Not no bust.
He almost threw me
First
off.
team all rookie.
Yeah, he almost threw me off.
Okay.
Anywho,
Delete that.
so Uncle was on here letting us know that Lonzo's better than LeBron James right now.
Okay.
And he also let us know that the Big Baller brand has their own brand of water.
I bet they do, Jeff.
Getting to the money.
He's going to import water from Lithuania
Mm-hmm.
to the United States.
Yeah.
It's going to be priced similar to Perrier
Yeah.
and Pellegrino.
Yeah.
It's going to be upscale.
Upscale water.
Upscale water.
Yeah. Only big ballers drink big bottle water.
He said if you drink this water,
Yeah.
you're going to feel like a big ball.
That's it.
On the come up.
Yeah.
Now, some people still haven't gotten their shoes from October.
You damn right they have.
So the Big Baller brand
Yeah.
is in trouble a little bit right now.
I agree.
But the water
Yeah.
is here to save the day.
Yeah. Shout out to our LA listeners.
Shout out to Unc.
Yeah, we need a box
Yeah.
sent.
Yeah.
I think they're at Albertsons.
Yeah, we're quick. We need a box.
Yeah, we need a box, man. We got
Yeah.
alkaline water. We need that.
Yeah.
One of the LA listeners, man, fly us a kite with that. But
Yeah.
man, come on, man.
Unc is back.
Come on, man.
I'm
The
just
world
happy-
be a better place.
I'm happy he's back.
Now, I'm happy. Now, I'm happy that he is, being a father in his kid's
Mhm.
life. I'm happy that he is a representation of the black father in America. But come on, man.
Unc's back.
Come on, man. I ordered a Big Baller brand shoe. I'm still waiting on mine. That was October, dog. Where my shoes at, huh? Come on, man.
They had a defect. He
Clearly.
wanted to fix them.
Yeah.
Where's Melo gonna play at? College.
He's going to do.
Oh wow.
He's going to do.
Man, get the hell out of there. Man, they
He's going to do.
Man, you would have bet that.
Hell no.
You still down 3 bets too. I need
I'm
cash.
down 2.
You down
I'm
3?
down 2.
Where the other bet?
We'll talk about it off.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
down 2.
okay. Well, I need to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready to get started with halftime so we can talk about it?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Hope everybody is doing well. Full Sport Press, what up? Hey, we're going to jump right into it. We're talking Justin Fields, the number one quarterback coming out in 2018. He is now an Ohio State Buckeye, and the NCAA has ruled that he will be eligible for this upcoming season. Now, I'm going to be honest. The only thing Ohio State probably needed was a quarterback. This is one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. I don't know particularly why he wasn't playing as much at Georgia. I don't know if he was promised more playing time. It's a strong possibility. In order to get the number one quarterback in the nation, there has to be some promises that are made. So what do you guys think about the transfer portal and what it's currently doing to the state of college football? All right, we're going to move on and talk about Florida State. Willie Taggart did not sign a quarterback. The quarterback that they had committed for quite some time. Hit him with an MJ fadeaway, and he's now at North Carolina. I'm going to be honest, I'm worried, guys. I'm worried for Willie Taggart. I'm worried for how this looks, period, just for the African-American coach being in a top Power 5 job. How does that affect other African-American coaches going forward? Right now, I don't know what's going on. It's not looking positive at all right now from Willie Taggart. FSP, what do you think? Moving on. I was out with some friends yesterday, and we were talking about the LeBron-Michael Jordan debate. And I told them LeBron's a phenomenal player, but he has left more destruction in franchises than Anglo-Saxons have done throughout history. Colonization, imperialism, wherever he goes, there's destruction, and their franchise is destroyed after he leaves. He's very European in that fashion. What do you guys think? And I get it. It's a chase to beat Golden State. I get it. But I don't get it. And I don't know if I want it for the basketball that I know and love. Hey, man, I'm going to leave you guys with this, man. No bum of the week. Just some words of wisdom today. Don't eat egg salad, then ride the bus. Hey, I am the coach. Coach Brown, that is. Root, and I'm gone.
Halftime, that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First thing he talked about, Justin Fields being cleared. This is a big deal, man. Ohio State needed a quarterback. I just wish he got to play with Urban. He would look totally different. But playing under the new coach, Adam, what's his name? Adam Day? Some day.
Sound about right.
Yeah. It looked the same. I just wish he got to play with Urban for sure. Coach Brown's worried about Willie Taggart. Are you worried about Willie Taggart?
Not yet.
Okay.
You gotta give him 2 years.
Yeah, for sure. You do got to give him 2 years.
He gonna get 2 years.
He's got to be competitive this year.
He has to be competitive this year. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you got Thon Maker at your quarterback. Very thin.
Look, man. Look.
Hey, I'm just saying.
We had a bad
Keep your
year.
hands up. All year.
All year.
All year. Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm gonna fight.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna fight.
Okay. Because you asked for this.
I'm with it.
You asked for Willie.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I wanted Willie Taggart. I still do.
Okay.
I still think it was a good hire, especially for what was out there.
For sure.
Good
Yeah,
hire.
for sure. Good
Good
hire.
hire.
I should think y'all should have got Dino Babers, but you're gonna go that way. Is LeBron a franchise killer?
He is.
Dang.
I really do. I think listen, Coach Brown stumbled upon some great. Listen, man. He wants this team to be put together to immediately compete for championships.
Right.
In turn, hella high water. He's only there 3 years.
Right.
He's only going to be there for a total of 4.
Yeah.
So after this is 3 more years, there's future after LeBron. You have to set up post LeBron, and he's setting them up to look like the Cleveland Cavaliers look right now.
I think the best thing that happens to them is not getting Anthony Davis in this trade right now.
I agree 100%.
It's the best thing.
And we'll talk about that for sure. But that was it will end up being the best thing that happened.
Yeah, it takes, by being a LeBron fan, it's hard to watch this shit that's going on now.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's more powerful than anybody in the league.
Sure.
He knows it.
And the owners and the NBA as a whole wanted to make sure that was reflected in this trade deadline, which we'll talk about. His words of wisdom was, don't eat egg salad and ride the bus.
Ooh, it's rough.
It's rough. It can get rough. Most definitely.
Yeah, keep it up, Coach.
That's
Brown.
funny. Yeah, you got to keep the words of wisdom for sure. Guys, ready to get started? Second half.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2019 NBA trade deadline winners and losers show. Episode 257.
257.
I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What it do?
Fellas, the 2019 NBA trade deadline has come and gone. And no more trades can be completed until next year. What a day. What a week it was.
A little disappointing to you? Did it live up to the hype?
It's a really good question. I didn't think after the week had come about, I was thinking Anthony Davis not going to be traded.
Okay.
I thought Mike Conley would be traded, though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Andre Drummond would be traded. I assumed that Charlotte would at least get Kemba one play. None of that.
Did you think Kyrie would be traded?
No. Hell no. You're not trading Kyrie. I thought maybe one of the Portland kids would be gone too. Kevin Love would be traded. I just knew that was gonna happen.
I think him being hurt that whole time.
Yeah.
Scared
People scared. Yeah, sure. But aside from blockbuster trades that did and didn't happen, there were a number of other deals with dozens of role players on the move across the league. We'll go in chronological order. Okay. If you got one, then we'll just go in order. Me, you, Weezy. Y'all cool with that?
Let's do it.
All right. Starting off with the Knicks trading Kristaps Porzingis to the Mavs. The Mavericks got Kristaps, Tim Hardaway, Trey Burke, Courtney Lee, and the Knicks got Dennis Smith, DeAndre Jordan, Wesley Matthews, and 2 first-round picks. Let's talk about it, though.
I think it's good for both teams.
Yeah, I think it'll work out.
Especially the Knicks getting 2 picks.
I think the Knicks are going to keep DeAndre Jordan long-term at the end of this year. They already cut Wesley Matthews.
Yeah.
He's going to sign with the Pacers to replace Victor Oladipo. So I think
Pacers still keeping at it this year.
Keeping at it. Yeah, you have to.
They
Still got pieces.
Amen.
Still got pieces. So happened a week before the deadline, but this is the biggest trade of the season, I think. Long term. The Knicks get salary cap space for 2 max players. So maybe Kevin Durant, maybe Kyrie Irving, maybe Jimmy Butler. To come to that $4.5 billion place that is Madison Square Garden.
If go back to the Mavericks. If Kristaps Porzingis, if he pans out to be anything he's supposed to be, this is a great trade.
All NBA duo, man, for sure.
Great trade.
Yeah. The only thing I worry about now, I think people are going to start coming at Luka. Luka's talking, and I know what he was trying to say. Luka comes out and says, "Hey, it was easy for me to score here than it was in the European League."
I seen that.
Now, granted, he's not lying because people are a lot less physical in the NBA compared to overseas ball. And that's what he was saying. He shouldn't have said that, though. Shut that. Don't do that, because now I wish it was a time upon when Charles Oakley was still playing. Because he's coming and listen, John Sally, Bill ain't going to knock you in the mouth with some shit like that. You can't say that.
Pat Bev.
Pat Bev, yeah.
We believe in you, Pat Bev.
Where your number at?
Yeah,
we need to get you on the line.
This is your job, Pat.
Yeah, you can't say no shit like that. Not against grown men. That's just.
Pat Bev can't guard him.
It ain't about guarding. It's about knocking him in his teeth.
Yes, you're not talking
about. I need a tooth knocked out. Just show him.
Run up on him when he shoot.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I don't like talk like that. Coming over here thinking like, oh, this is because it is.
But that's
people are over there fighting for their lives to play overseas basketball. These guys got it made in the NBA. They know what's going on.
Shut up and hoop.
Just shut up and hoop.
Don't shut up and dribble, but shut up and hoop.
Shut up and hoop.
But that's the monster that was created.
Man, the reward though with this trade outweighs the risk for both teams, but it's close.
It helps the Knicks.
It's
kind of the salary space they need.
For sure.
Then it helps Luka have a running mate.
For sure.
Vice versa. However you want to look at it. However you want to look at it.
However you want to
look at it. They got a running mate now. Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
Next season, going into next season when he's finally healthy.
Yep.
And they finish tanking this year.
Yeah.
They get a draft pick next year. And they got salary space.
And we're going to talk about that with the trade. For sure.
Yeah. So, Dallas might be a contender, man.
Contender, for sure.
That's how the next move was. The Trailblazers and the Cavs make a deal.
Yep.
The Blazers get from the Cavaliers Rodney Hood, Jehovah's guys. And the Cavs got Nick Stauskas, Wade Baldwin, and 2 second-round draft picks.
Okay.
Let's break this one down.
Yeah. So, Rodney Hood was not the impact player that Portland looked for. They were looking for, Kevin Love.
Okay.
A player that could come in and be an immediate impact, Marc Gasol. But he does become the Blazers' second, maybe third scoring target, which they didn't have. Let's keep it a buck. Who's that third scorer?
Okay, third. I'd say
third, for sure. Third.
He's going to be third.
Jokic. Not Jokic. What's the kid? Yeah, not to call it Jokic, but
I got you.
The post player. Yeah, so you don't have anybody that can create a shot. This is Rodney Hood. And I think it's a good pickup for them with a low risk, low reward.
Okay. We don't have to tell this one too.
Yeah, and the Cavs, of course, we're in the market
blow up
trade assets for sure, draft picks, things like that.
Have they bought out J.R. Smith yet? Are they gonna buy out?
No, it's coming.
We don't play no more.
I'm trying to figure that out. Like, yeah.
It'll be in Houston, spotting up. Or Golden State.
Next people on the trade.
Yeah.
Hey, Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Pistons trade. Blaylock. What's his name?
Reggie Bullock.
Reggie Bullock to the Lakers.
Oh God.
Lakers get Reggie Bullock.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And I can't say this other name.
Yeah, Pistons get Svi. Svi's a score.
Yeah, that's it.
Svi's a bucket. He's a bucket. He's a bucket getter.
Yeah.
The first deadline of the LeBron era
was a cluster.
It was a colossal failure. We can say that.
And they got rid of.
The Lakers needed a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
They got that in Reggie Bullock. He's a 3-and-D player. Knockdown shooter. I think the Lakers didn't realize this summer that LeBron James plays better with shooters around the perimeter. So now you go and make a couple of trades and you get that.
How did the Lakers not know that when that's been the story on LeBron?
Thank you. Come on, man.
Since the first run in Cleveland with Booby, all those guys.
Shooters. You need shooters. So you have Rondo that'll find Bullock, and also a person that they traded, and we'll talk about that a little later. But this is a good trade for the Lakers. Reggie Bullock can play, and he helped the Pistons a long way. And getting Svi is a person that will be long-term gets. I think he played really well in the summer league. So Pistons, man.
Will they take the time to develop him though?
That's the question. That's the question, and they will. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. They ain't got a choice.
They really don't got a choice.
They don't have a choice. Let's move on to a big trade. The Sixers acquired Tobias Harris from the Clippers. Sixers got Tobias Harris, Mike Scott, and Boban. You right. And the Clippers got Landry Shamet, Wilson Chandler, Mike Muscala, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks.
Got a haul.
They got a haul.
Yeah,
I don't know what Tobias Harris did.
Yeah.
But he went from worst to first, man. He played with the Pistons last year.
Played with the Pistons. Outside of the playoffs, played for the Clippers this year, which were a playoff team.
Yeah. But now he's in the Eastern Conference Finals now.
Yeah, no.
Should be.
Hey, listen, man. The 76ers, we expect them to make moves. Yeah. Maybe adding Wesley Matthews. Yeah. Maybe adding another scorer on the perimeter. Elton Brand swung for the fences by adding Harris, and he made it happen, dog. Yeah. Listen to this 5. Ben Simmons. Mm-hmm. J.J. Redick. Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, JoJo.
Yeah,
that's the best. That's the second. That's easily the best 5 in the East.
Best 5 in the East, second best 5 in all.
No question.
Yeah, but after that 5,
so they added some pieces. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, they needed to.
Bitch.
Now Corey Brew's gone. They cut him. Play for the Kings.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah. You got T.J. McConnell. Yeah. You got my guy Jonathan Simmons. We'll talk about that trade.
Yeah. They needed that.
Yeah. You got Mike Scott, who can play. Still got Amir Johnson. And you got Boban.
In the playoffs, though.
That gets shortened in the playoffs.
They're going to have to lose 7 to 8 man rotation in the playoffs.
That's fine. Boban. Mike Scott.
Don't scare me. Boban is a fun guy to have on your team because he's fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want Boban on my, depending on Boban in game 3.
You shorten that up with Mike Scott, Boban, and Jonathan Simmons.
Listen.
And then T.J. McConnell. That's a good backup point.
Well, all these stars around Ben Simmons. Is it shortening his growth?
No, he'll be fine.
I see why you're saying that.
Yeah, for sure. This is the thing.
Are we gonna see a max player, a super max player out of Ben Simmons?
They're gonna shorten that. Listen, one of those guys are gone. Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler. I think Jimmy Butler leaves, and they'll build around and get a young person to come in and pick where Jimmy Butler is.
But they got contract space. If Jimmy takes a little bit of a pay cut,
be fine.
To sign everybody. Because I don't think Jimmy gets a max.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I don't think Jimmy stays there.
He got some max a couple years ago.
I think he wants to play in a spot where it's a little bit more of his team. And everybody knows his team. It goes Joe, then it goes Ben, then it goes him. Yeah. I don't think he wants to play third fiddle. He can play second fiddle somewhere.
Okay.
Talk about the Clippers, though. Everything Jerry West touches turn gold. Yeah. Like, this deadline was some of the best things I've ever seen the Clippers done, and it all has to do with the logo. Yeah. So you turn Tobias Harris, who they were going to lose in free agency anyway, to 4 picks. Yep. Come on, man.
4.
And Landry Shamet, who is a shooter. Yeah. You're going to need pieces like that. Great trade for the Clippers.
And here's the crazy thing. And they still might make the playoffs.
And if they don't make the playoffs,
Who
they get to
cares?
keep
Yeah.
the pick that's supposed to go to Boston.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
But if they don't make it, who cares? Nobody thought they were going to make it.
Nobody
anyway.
cares, yeah.
This team was overachieving anyway. Doc is in good shape. He knows his job is safe.
For sure.
And you have room for 2 guys, I believe.
Yeah, for sure.
You got room for two next guys.
Yeah.
And you're going to get a decent draft.
Come on, man.
It's a great job.
Jerry West.
It's a great job, Jerry.
Shout out to you.
Let's move on to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
Agreed to trade Thon Maker to the Pistons for Stanley Johnson.
Okay.
Thon is out of there.
Yeah.
What guy is that?
Thon Maker? Nah, hell no. You know I don't bang with that. That's Animal Brown. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Coach Penny, what's his guy doing?
You know what? I gotta call him. Thon Maker is his guy. I'm happy you said that. Woo! I can call him as soon as it's over with. Thon Maker, he wanted out of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Stanley Johnson just never developed in Detroit. And it's a do-over.
Yeah.
For both players.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But if you look at the way that Thon Maker, he can help out a team, I just don't think that Detroit is a team that he will help out. You know, because he needs a point guard that can get him the ball. Reggie Jackson can't get anybody the damn ball. He gets in his own damn way. Hell no. and you know, the Pistons didn't have any thought of paying Stanley Johnson this summer. So
They shouldn't.
it just be you just clear it out. I hate that. Stanley's one of my guys.
Man, I just hate that Blake is wasting one of his best years. And I'm not never been a Blake guy.
Yeah.
But he's wasting one of his best years right there.
And with that Bucks trade, we'll talk about a master plan that they did a little later.
Yeah.
For sure.
Go ahead.
All right, number 6. Wizards. Bulls get Otto Porter Jr.
Yep.
Wizards get Jabari Parker, Bobby Portis, and Future. Can you hear me?
I couldn't. Nah, now we can.
Yeah, try it again.
Try it again.
All right, Bulls get Otto Porter Jr. Wizards get Jabari Parker, Bobby Portis, and a future 2nd-round pick.
All right.
Which is your boy Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker, yeah.
Started going on this world tour.
On the clock.
Going on this world
Turn
tour.
around, man. You start being a wily veteran.
I hate that. So when John Wall goes down, the Wizards had to shed salary. And the whole talk before this trade deadline was Otto Porter's not available until he suddenly was available. And signaling the end of the big 3 in Washington. While being out so much, you gotta shred salary, man. You gotta get under the luxury tax. And they did that. You bring in Bobby Portis, who's a restricted free agent this year, can play. Bobby Portis can play. The only reason he's not staying in Chicago is because we have Lauri Markkanen and we have Wendell Carter, who's going to play in front of him. Yeah. So in turn, why not get Otto Porter for 2 years, $51 million left on that contract instead of paying Bobby Portis in a situation where you have young players? So I get that trade. Yeah. With the Bulls, we got young talent, man, and I hope Otto. He looked good last night. His first game, he had 18 points. Again, he needs a point guard to get him the ball. We don't have that. Hope we can get John Morant. I'm hoping for a point guard. Chris Dunn ain't it. Maybe, hell, I'll take Kemba.
A point guard in Chicago, which y'all already have, that changes the ball game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Otto Porter and bringing in that piece like that, changes a lot right there.
Yeah, no, for sure. And Porter was limiting the growth. Lauri Markkanen, man, Wendell Carter, we had to get him out of the way. The only thing I worry about with Otto Porter is he brings a certain type of defense that my guard doesn't play. Zach LaVine doesn't play defense. Lauri Markkanen doesn't play defense. So one person, him and Chris Dunn, they're playing defense. So we'll see, man. I'm not mad at Otto Porter. Better than Denzel Valentine. Okay. Better than Justin Holiday, who we traded. So it's a good piece. He's better than Bobby Portis. So I like Bobby Portis, though. He's our team captain. I'm sick about that. I'm up next. We got the Suns reaching a deal with the Heat. Tyler Johnson, Wayne Ellington go to the Suns, and the Heat get Ryan Anderson. Again, it's a luxury tax bill situation. You overpaid for Tyler Johnson. You can't give him 16, 17 years. You can't. Yeah. So you get Ryan Anderson on an expiring contract. You open up some space for for maybe a max contract in 2 years. You're gonna have to pay Deion Waiters 2 years ago.
I mean, he deserved it.
He deserved it that year. But Tyler Johnson can play, and you play him alongside Devin Booker. That'll be good. The issue here with the Suns that I'm worried about, though, why the hell do you stop on one trade? You need pieces.
Still.
You have T.J. Warren still.
They're tanking too, though.
Yeah, I get that. But in turn, don't nobody want Jamal Crawford? Don't nobody want Troy Daniels? Dragan Bender? Get them the hell off the team.
Yeah.
Help Book. Book needs help.
It's coming.
He needs it.
He's gonna get. They're gonna build this team by the draft. They're gonna surprise everybody next year.
I hope so, dog.
Because if they get one more player, they keep Aiden healthy. You already got Book, and you bring in a rookie point.
And you got Kelly Oubre.
Got Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, so in turn, get rid of Josh Jackson.
Yeah.
You get rid of Dragan Bender.
Yeah.
You get rid of.
You do that in the offseason.
And why'd you go get Fultz?
I don't think they want to give up because they wanted the number 1 draft pick. They wanted the first round draft pick for it. And you figure you're taking a risk on Fultz. You're gambling on Fultz.
That's true.
Why not go ahead and draft somebody?
Fultz ain't ready right now.
Yeah. Not this year, but I think he's gonna prove people wrong.
Hell yeah, no, for sure, he'll be fine.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah, definitely prove you wrong.
Oh my goodness! All right,
Yeah.
Let's move on to a big trade right here, guys. There's a lot of moving parts.
Okay.
Between the Rockets, the Kings, and the Cavs in the 3-team deal. So the Rockets get Iman Shumpert from the Kings, Nick Stauskas, Wade Baldwin from the Cavs.
Weezy's boy.
My boy, he holding on strong.
Now he got cut.
Did he?
Yeah, that day.
That day. And the Kings get Alec Burks from the Cavs. Okay. And the Cavs get Brandon Knight, Marquise Christ, and a lottery protected first round pick from the Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. There's a lot of moving parts.
It's a lot of moving parts, but it's really one moving part. The Rockets, they added depth, and the Cavs continue to do what they've been trying to do, which is get young players and draft picks. So Shump will be the best version of Shump in Houston.
He better be.
He better be.
Or he's getting bought out.
He's there for defense, right?
He's there for defense and 3 and D. So shoot threes.
He can't shoot.
Play.
More
He
defense
can shoot
than
though.
three.
He just wasn't. More defense than 3.
He can't shoot.
But we didn't think PJ Tucker could shoot. He's standing in the corner and shoot all year. What we saying? That's what
He
they
can
did.
shoot. He can shoot with LeBron.
Yeah, no,
He
because
shot
he wasn't.
decent.
Yeah, he shot decent. That's what I'm saying. He can actually shoot. He just wasn't able. He was there to play defense. Like you remember Shump in New York?
Yeah, I remember
He could score. He was a scorer, dude. Him at Georgia Tech, he was a scorer. He turned himself into a defensive player to get paid and to play with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's what he did. And you add space on the rosters, right? So in turn, you can be in the buyout market. You can get one more player to add along with that bench. So you have a point guard, backup point guard right now. So you'll get that. But the Cavs are just, I think they're wishing for the best with Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight, he could play at one time. Marquise Chris was he was a lottery pick at one time. So he's gonna, he's gonna get a chance to. Those guys are gonna get a chance to play, and you get draft picks out of
I'm
it.
telling you what
Talk
game
to
I'm
me.
not rushing to watch on the
Cavs.
NBA. I'm not watching them.
I'm not watching the Cavs game.
What the Suns?
I watch the Suns.
I watch the Suns game. Kelly Oubre was good.
Yeah.
The Cavs, Orlando.
I watch on that. I'm not watching anybody
I'm not watching the Cavs.
over the Cavs. Man,
Ooh.
Cavs.
Cavs back.
I just moved it.
Good
Ready?
gracious.
The Wizards send Marquise Morris to the Pelicans, and they get Wesley Johnson. The Pelicans get Marquise Morris.
So here's the thing. So the Wizards looking for again ways to get under the luxury tax line.
Yep.
Trades helps them do that.
Yep.
If you're the Wizards, do you get Marquise Morris or you get Carmelo Anthony?
Carmelo Anthony. You need a score?
Marquise Morris gives you what you need. Marquise Morris gives you what you need. But I get Melo. I think Melo.
Marquise Morris.
I got Melo going to the Lakers.
Hey.
Got funny?
Huh?
LeBron stopped answering the phone call? What?
Nah, he
I think he's going.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
to get bought out.
Yeah.
Once he got bought out, he'll be.
He's looking at
We're
the
going to
market.
talk about that here later on.
Yeah, looking through the market. But I'm saying, hey, that's a talk between them two.
Yeah.
What do you do? Damn. I know. That's tough. Yeah. Let's move right along, man. The Kings and my guy, Harrison Barnes, in a trade with the Mavs. The Kings get Harrison Barnes and the Mavericks get Justin Jackson and the expiring contract of Zach Randolph.
Why is Zach going to just go retire?
No, Zach, I mean, he was a 2-year deal with the Kings. It's over with.
Yeah.
He won't sign with a team unless they need somebody to come in and maybe sweat a little bit.
Yeah, sweat a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk a
Maybe
little bit.
Talk a little bit.
Get the cardio in.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I think he's done. But the Mavs, again, like Jeff said earlier when we talked about Kristaps Porzingis, you get rid of Harrison Barnes. You create $30 million in cap space next year. So in turn, you can add one more max player in with Kristaps and Luka Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you get Justin Jackson out of the deal, turn it to a solid 3-and-D defender. So, the Kings, I know what they're trying to do.
Okay.
They needed a wing defender.
Yep.
You get that in Harrison Barnes for only $21 million a year. Yep. That's solid. I'm not mad about
the
that.
The Kings know they have a nucleus good enough right now to become a force. And they needed somebody to fill that position, and you got it.
And you got him.
Made the move to do it. I'm not mad at that.
De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield,
yep.
Harrison Barnes, Marvin Bagley, and then Willie Cauley-Stein. It's not bad. It's not bad five, man. That's not bad five. Hey, he did his thing. That's not bad, man. And I think they're going to keep Harrison Barnes long term.
Yeah, I do too. I would if I were there.
Low maintenance. Gonna come out there. You know what you're going to get. You're going to get 19 points a game. Yeah. You're going to get 2 rebounds. And you're going to get no assists. He's there to score and he's there to defend. You got that.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
not
how
you need him. I mean, that's a lot, too. Yeah. He's going to get maybe a 25-point game.
Maybe
a 27.
Maybe.
He's definitely going to get you the 19.
He's going to get you that 19. Him and Tobias Harris, you know. Okay, 19 right there.
I got that.
That's 19 points would be there. Yeah,
but
sure.
you know what this screams a lot to me though. This how the Mavs did once they saw Luka in full uniform and saw him play. They did their team just like the Cavs did for LeBron. Yeah. Let's blow this up. Let's get everybody away from him. D Miles, that's it. You're out of here.
What's that
max? Davis, that's it. You're out of here.
So if you're the Mavs, what's the max player that you go after?
The Mavs.
Because do you move Luka to the point?
He's even if he doesn't play
he's the
ball.
Point forward for sure. So where do you go? Jimmy Butler?
That's
he's from Dallas. Jimmy Butler from Dallas.
Yeah, he gives because that would give them the toughness. Yeah. The toughness.
He's from Dallas. So
I would go to Jimmy Butler if I was
there. For sure. They need a 5 too.
Because you got rid of DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
He apparently
Marcus Cousins go there?
Maybe.
I think he hit Kristaps in his mouth though. Yeah, sure. Like for real, like no disrespect to Kristaps.
Yeah, that might not work.
Yeah, anyway, let's move on. Young Stanley Johnson got traded again.
My guy.
This time to the Pelicans he traded to the Pelicans and the Bucks get Nikolai Mirotic. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. And the Pelicans got Stanley Johnson, Jason Smith, and 4 second-round picks.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not 1.
Nah.
Not 2.
Yeah.
Not 3.
Yeah.
Four second-round picks.
Yeah. The Raptors were really trying to get Mirotic.
Yeah.
But the only way that they were going to be able to get him, they gave up 4 second-round picks, and they ain't not doing that. So in turn, the Bucks had the chance to get it, pulled the trigger, got it going, man. I think he's going to be perfect for Mike Budenholzer. It's Bud Ball, man. Yeah. Stretch the floor out.
This was a direct result from Tobias Harris trade.
Yeah.
That's how Philly going all in. We got to go all in.
That's it. And getting this deal done without sacrificing a first-round pick and future cap space, great deal for the Bucks. I know what the Pelicans are doing. Again, they're kind of similar to the Cavs, stockpiling draft picks to eventually get a team full of young players and hope 2 of them work. Hope.
Yep.
So 22-year-old Stanley Johnson, 8th pick in 2015, he'll be fine.
Still just
22, dog. Stockpiling
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Avery Bradley traded to Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis get Avery Bradley. Clippers receive Gary Temple and Jamaica Green.
Right. So again, we talked about the Clippers trying to get cap space. He cleared up $7 million with the salary dump of Avery Bradley, who hasn't really been shit since Boston. Let's keep it a buck.
Since the injury. He had an
injury. Shoulder injury. Yeah. He been shit since then. So now you have space to get Kawhi Leonard, man. You put Kawhi Leonard on that team along with, that's it. You got Shea. You got SGA.
SGA is the point guard.
You need one more.
You need one more?
Kimber.
SGA is a point.
Then that is, no. SGA is a point?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna put Kimber at 2. I wouldn't put Kimber at 2.
I'm not putting Kimber. Maybe you go after Clay?
That's it.
But they don't have a 5, though.
If I could put Kawhi and Clay together, I don't care what I'm taking.
I'm taking that. Yeah.
That's low maintenance.
Oh, yeah.
High reward. High reward, low maintenance.
Low maintenance for sure.
Yeah. Low maintenance. That's 2 low maintenance ass players.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
They're going to get it done every night.
Ball.
Both ends of the court.
And check ball.
Yeah. Both are going to do it every night.
Not Kawhi. Apple juice.
A good strong orange juice.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe peach infused.
No pulse.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No pulse.
Cold press.
Cold press
juice.
Looking at you, group chat.
Yeah, looking at you. Move on to Marc Gasol, man. Finally, Marc Gasol is on the move. The Grizzlies receive Jonas Valanciunas, DeLon Wright, CJ Miles, and a 2024 second-round pick. And the Raptors receive Marc Gasol.
Mm-hmm.
The grit and grind era is over in Memphis.
About time.
Yeah, it was a year too late.
Maybe 2 years.
Yeah. Maybe 2. You're right. Valanciunas is fine. It's a developmental, just one of those traditional bigs.
Yeah.
But the thing that worries me, now, I was looking like, ooh, they got DeLon Wright.
Mm.
Did you know DeLon Wright turns 27 this year?
Not that.
I had no clue DeLon Wright was that old.
He
Dog.
played 4 years in college.
He played 3 and went to and played JUCO ball or prep school, something. Hell, he's 27. The boy's 27. And he restricted free agent. You got to get him out of there.
Yeah.
Great trade for the Raptors.
Yeah.
You give away DeLon Wright, who's 27. I had no clue he was 27. And you don't give up any pieces like OG. You don't give up Pascal to get a center that you need because they needed somebody. This is a direct response to the 76ers to have somebody to check and beat.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dope. Yeah. I mean, it just that Tobias Harris trade forced everybody's hand.
Yeah.
Those top 4 teams got to move.
Yeah.
They got to make something happen.
In Toronto, they got 4 months to keep Kawhi Leonard, and they're trying any way.
Yeah, they're trying to win right now.
Yeah. And doing it is a significant upgrade to Valanciunas. You got somebody that can defend, and he's played at a high level. Defensive Player of the Year, 34 years old, but still a way, way better option than Jonas Valanciunas. So the Raptors, man, listen, that's a good trade for them, man.
Yeah.
That 5 is now Kyle Lowry, Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, Pascal, or Serge, and then you got Marc Gasol. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Not for the East.
No, not for any. No, shit.
That's good. Both conferences.
Shit, that's a good five.
That works. That works. That works either side right there.
Yeah, sure.
Let's move on to basically a trading rooms situation here. So the Lakers get Mike Muscala from the Clippers, who gets Zubac.
Yeah.
And your guy,
Mike
Beasley.
Yeah, man, for
Mr.
sure.
Trying to put Mr. Spreewell himself.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what got him. That's what got him out of there. And then the Clippers just cut him today. So
did they?
Yeah, they just cut him today.
Can't have him on your team, man. You gotta try to choke the coaches.
You gotta realize it's been a rough year for Mike. Lost his mom this year. Mom died of cancer.
Yeah.
He was signed there to be used like how they're gonna use Carmelo Anthony. They're not using him the right way. Just tough for him, man. I'm rooting for Mike Beasley, one of my guys, one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
Just he got dealt a bad hand this year.
He sure did.
Yeah, but creates space for the Lakers.
Can't choke the coach.
He tried. He didn't do it successfully. Allegedly.
He tried to actually choke him.
That's true. Allegedly.
Remember after the game, not the
I remember saying he got into it with him.
Yeah, all 3 of them guys. Him, the other
JaVale.
and Rondo.
Lance wasn't there.
Lance wasn't there.
Yeah.
Lance
said Lance was there. Lance wasn't there.
What Rondo do?
Rondo, he's just screaming. Rondo was screaming.
They all screamed on Luke. You know, like I said, that team, those guys.
They on the hot seat.
That's Willie Taggart hot.
Last but not least.
No, but let's talk about Mike Muscala.
Yeah.
So he brings in a 3, stretch 4. Mike Muscala's a stretch 4.
Okay, I give it to you.
So you need this.
Yeah.
Because, again, LeBron James needs shooters around.
Oh, absolutely.
And you add in Mike Muscala, that's perfect. And then you bring in Melo with that other piece. So, golly, man.
Mike Beasley.
Will Mike Beasley play again?
Overseas.
Big 3.
I'm not getting rid of Zubac, though, if I'm the Lakers.
That's why I was. That was the move. I was like,
you didn't even give him big minutes, and he played really well in limited minutes. I can't believe that. But again, you know who this is? It's Jerry West working magic.
Yeah.
You have Zubac now.
Yeah.
Remember, we were just talking about the Clippers not having a 5.
Yeah.
You have a young big in Zubac. It's nice.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, your boy Jay.
Yep.
Magic gets Markelle Fultz.
That's right.
Yep.
And the 76ers receive Jonathan Simmons and a 2020 first round and second round pick.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Sixers finessed this.
The Sixers gave up a first round pick to get Markelle Fultz. They get that back after this trade with Orlando. I saw Brett Brown talking about this trade, and you could tell he was visibly like mad, just upset because he didn't get a chance to really coach Markelle Fultz.
Yeah.
The team loved him.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out.
Yeah.
I think him going to Orlando, he gets to start fresh in a community. It's not is used to winning, so they'll let you go there and do some things, and you can just be under the radar.
Can he shoot?
If he becomes 75% of what we thought he was. You got to realize, dude, he was drafted in front of Jason Tatum, traded for and Jason Tatum. Laurie Marketing, Kuzma, Ball, De'Aaron Fox. Somebody saw, not just one person.
He tricked us,
30
Jay.
team. It ain't no damn. You can't trick 30 teams.
Yeah, he did.
It's not like. This is the thing. It was a consensus of 30 NBA teams that this was the best player in the draft.
There's no question when he can shoot. He can shoot now.
I'm saying if he is half the player, 75% of the player he was, he'll be just fine in Orlando. He has DJ Augustine there for 2 years.
How do you do that?
I'm thinking this would be a good thing, man. The lack of playmaking on that team. Markelle Fultz is a playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the depth to say Markelle Fultz will be a player. It's my guy. It's my guy. I'm going down with it.
As your Kyler Murray.
It's bigger than the goddamn.
It's bigger than NBA?
It's bigger than NBA. It's my guy.
But here's the best
Bigger
thing.
than O'Brien.
The best thing that's going to happen to him is that the best thing for him will either go to Cleveland or Orlando.
Yeah.
Nobody's watching those games.
No.
Nobody cares what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
They're not not being showcased any kind of way. You get to go work on yourself.
Yeah.
Go be a player, young man. I believe in you.
Yeah.
I really think you got a bad deal with what you got going on.
Yeah.
I think you're going to surprise some people.
He is.
They're going to surprise some people.
I just want him to be able to shoot again. I'm serious, because that's what he can do. That's how he going to make his bread.
Yeah.
I want to be able to make some money.
Ben Simmons shot 2 threes in
Yeah.
4 years.
Ben Simmons is a different player.
What are you saying? He won't even shoot the ball. It's all about confidence, man.
But-
Markelle Fultz will be fine. You'll see.
But we knew Ben Simmons couldn't shoot coming in.
I hear you.
You knew that, right?
We know for sure.
This
So-
podcast supposed to average 20 points.
He did average 20 points in college. What are you saying? Are you saying he's supposed to average 20 points in the NBA? He's supposed to look like Luka Doncic is looking right now. That's what you're saying?
Oh my God, you were saying the same thing.
No, I'm saying that's what you're saying. He's
Yeah.
supposed to look like that. Just give him some time. You know you're just 20 years old, right?
I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying what he drafted for, he can't do anymore.
I'm just saying we're really, really quick to turn our back on kids that are 20 years old and say they're bust. And all this Stephen A. Smith, I seen him say he's maybe the biggest bust ever. This is the thing. He's 20 years old. Let him grow. Let him be all right. He's in Orlando. He'll be fine. Now, if he's not, hey, we be on the biggest bust
But
ever.
you're saying 20 years old, like today, kids don't play 20 years old and come out and be great. It's today's NBA. It's a young man's game.
Yeah, and I get that. But that's more of a contradiction to say that you expect the best out of a 20-year-old that's coming from a situation where he didn't have all of this access to stuff. It's different, man. He'll be all right. He's a 20-year-old kid that relatively didn't have money and stuff that he has. Now he has access to all this
It has
stuff.
nothing to do with that money. I'm talking about his shooting.
You don't think Michael Beasley, when he got drafted to Miami, it had nothing to do with that?
Jay, it has nothing to do with what the kid. I'm talking about. He physically can't shoot the basketball
We don't
anymore.
know. We don't know what he can do right now.
Oh my God.
Somebody traded for him. Somebody
has hope. I'm not saying nobody has somebody.
Somebody gave a first-round pick for him.
Jay, but he physically can't shoot no more.
We don't know that.
What do you mean you don't know?
We don't know. When last time you saw Markelle Fultz shoot yesterday? You worked out with him?
He tried. Let's
Say
go,
it.
man.
Do we know?
You
We don't have a clue. We don't know if he can play. Markelle Fultz
delusional,
won't
man.
play this year.
always say you're delusional on this.
Markelle
one.
Fultz will not play this year. He won't play a game this year.
You're delusional.
He'll be fine.
You're delusional.
Hey, if I am, I am.
All right.
There it is.
All right. I love when I'm not involved in those, man.
No, for sure. I understand. This is the thing. When
We
we
still going.
no. You said Markelle Fultz was a bust, right?
I should have said that.
You said it was, no.
Okay,
Keep that shame. Listen, a year ago,
Yeah.
Markelle Fultz gets into the playoff game. He's like, he's a bust. He's the worst player ever. He hadn't even played in 20 games, right? Plays in the playoff. He has a
I've
triple
never said
double.
worst player ever.
You said he was a bust. You said he was a
Okay,
bust.
I probably
That's
said that.
what's the definition of a bust?
He's slow.
All right. So in turn, he gets into the playoff game. He has a triple double. What'd you come on this show and say?
I took back what I said.
So what I'm saying is the nigga ain't played. Let him play.
We definitely gotta cut that out.
Let him play.
Jay, I'm not saying Jay, what you saying is you're right. You gotta let them play. But what these other 30 teams, what they see is that he can't do what they thought he can't shoot the basketball, Jay.
We don't know that.
He's a scoring point guard. He can't shoot the freaking ball.
We don't know that.
What do you mean you don't know?
He got
If
diagnosed
you knew, Jay, he would be
with TOS, right? They finally diagnosed him. When did he get diagnosed with that? You just talking because you don't. When did he get diagnosed? March, right? No, at the beginning of this year, it was January, right?
No,
it was
the beginning of the season.
It was the beginning of the season, right? He got finally diagnosed, and they figured out what it was, right?
Okay.
Has he played since then?
No.
So shut the fuck up about it. It's over with. We don't even know. Now he's clinically diagnosed with a condition.
All right, okay. That's
so what
fine,
I'm saying
Jay.
is, don't sit and say that he's a bust, and you ain't even seen him play. You ain't even seen him play unless you in Philly.
He can't shoot.
He
can't shoot.
The last time you saw him play, he hadn't been diagnosed yet.
Okay.
So what are we talking about? The last game that you saw him play, he hasn't been diagnosed yet.
So how are you blaming me? Because I can't, because the man can't shoot. I'm sitting there watching it, dude. I'm watching it.
He got diagnosed after that game.
I understand that, Jay. Understand.
So what are you talking about?
But okay, he's diagnosed. He can't shoot no. But you're saying people are weird for saying he's a bust?
Here's the thing. He got diagnosed, right?
Right.
So in turn, you have to wait till after diagnosis to see how the person looks, right?
That's okay. That's right.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Jay, I'm just saying he can't shoot.
You have to stop saying he can't shoot because he hadn't shot. You haven't seen him shot since he's been diagnosed. Wait, how's that not registering?
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it because you done said fuck 3 times. I'm done with it. I'm done.
Yeah, nah. So that's the
NBA trade deadline breakdown of 2019 season.
Did you see what I'm saying, though, Jeff?
I see what both of y'all saying.
How can you say the man can't shoot and he ain't shot the ball? You ain't seen him shoot.
He's speaking about you're saying how can you say that you haven't seen him since he's been diagnosed? Well, what Weezy's saying is I saw him before being diagnosed, and that was the problem. He couldn't shoot.
Okay, so you tear your ACL tomorrow, right?
Oh God!
You tear your ACL tomorrow, right?
Right.
You saw me playing before that, right?
Right.
Right. I'm right. I go through physical therapy, 6 to 8 months, come back. How do I look? Can I play?
Wait.
You know, because you ain't see me until I played.
No, man. I'm done.
It's kind of a checkmate.
I'm done.
It's kind of a checkmate.
I'm done, man. Because you sitting there making me like I'm an idiot because I seen the man shoot, Jay.
You saw me before me. You saw me, and when I tore I'm hurt, nigga.
I'm hurt. Right, I'm not saying right now, Jay, but I'm not saying right now. But from what I seen on IG pictures, he couldn't shoot.
He was hurt. You saw him hurt. Nigga. You gotta go. You saw me hurt.
All right.
You bet I couldn't none of this shit. You bet I couldn't none of this shit.
All right. Whatever you say, man.
Show 257.
It's in the books.
It's in the books.
Dang.
It's a long ass chapter.
Sorry to keep y'all up so long. Listen to this podcast.
Woo!
Another one in the books. We here. 257 shows.
Thanks.
NBA trade deadline show. Ladies Room podcast. Check them out.
Check them out. You know,
on the TV.
Yeah. On the TV, on YouTube.
Fresh for Dummies.
Fresh for Dummies.
Most definitely.
Real media, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Get heated, you talk sports sometimes.
Sure, it makes sense, though.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to make sense when they talk. You feel what I'm saying?
Keep your hands up,
That
Weez.
don't make sense.
That don't make a lick of sense.
Keep your hands
But
up,
what I
Weez.
see, it doesn't make sense. You tell me what I see, it don't make sense. That's what I don't like. You tell me it don't make sense.
Weezy. Right. All right, so I tear my Achilles, right?
We're talking about this man arm.
It's a diagnosis, bro. It's still a fucking injury.
Jay, I get that part.
Same thing.
I don't see what you see.
I know.
I don't see what you see.
So, tweet us with questions throughout the
That don't make
week.
me an idiot because I don't see what you see.
You want to do it? You got it.
God damn. You got
Tweets
it.
with questions throughout the week.
I got you.
Okay.
Tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend about that Full Sport Press podcast. Weezy.
Everything paid for, baby.
Jeff.
The camera, as they say, is always on, my brother.
Most definitely, man. Cameraman, the revolution will be podcasting. We are out.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.